you'd say, why would anybody want to live up here? Bring them luggage, get them out, you know. But they live up there because their relatives are all there. They've lived there for generations, and it is a beautiful place to live. It's just kind of beat now. At house number 1, I'm telling you, you look all the way down to the coast. It's gorgeous up there.
The day before the hurricane, we were making some preparatives, but we know that the house will not be ready to resist the hurricane, but we know maybe the roof will not resist. I wasn't expecting that the entire roof was to disappear. So when I came back to my house, it was a disaster. I see the last 10 years of work disappeared. It was, one day you have everything and the other days you don't have nothing. I don't know what was happening at first. I don't understand. But then I realized all that time I don't know what I have until I lost everything. I didn't appreciate the lot that I have. Now I know what I used to have. I used to have a palace, and I don't know it in that moment.
What we've got is house number 1, and this house had cathedral ceiling in part of it, flat ceilings in another part. Most of the cathedral ceiling blew off and all the other stuff is a mess. FEMA went up there and they put some temporary rafters on the half that completely blew off, and they put tarps over it. Been leaking like a sieve, and as we know, 6 months tarps don't hold up that long. It's a mess. We're going to take the entire roof off and replace it with 2x6 rafters and so forth. So house number 1, in the upstairs of that house, it had 2 residents. She has a 5-year-old son. The mother's attempting to live in the downstairs.
You know, I'm Puerto Rican myself. I grew up with the culture around me in America, in my family. So as soon as I heard about Hurricane Maria and how it devastated Puerto Rico and how it just completely destroyed a lot of the island, I was heartbroken immediately. I'd never been here before, but I just had a weird sense of like a home away from home was kind of destroyed. The building trades and the CDC are going on this trip to go rebuild. They need a cinematographer from the CDC. Would you be interested? And immediately I was like, yes, yeah, I'm going.
Carlos.
What?
Here you go, buddy. This is for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This will protect you and
It protects you?
yeah,
How do you feel about that?
super good.
Super good.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted to do something like this, and the opportunity came, so I said, yeah, I'll go.
Our director asked if I would be interested in coming to Puerto Rico to chaperone the students and to be involved with the work, and I readily agreed.
And so when Maria hit in Puerto Rico, we just knew we had to get down here, and we knew we had to wait for the right time. And as fate had it, I was able to connect with Jim, and the time worked out well, and we're down here.
I knew that there wasn't a lot of help being given, and I have my spring break right now at school, and I felt like I wanted to be somewhere warm, but I also wanted to be doing something meaningful and not just sitting around at the beach, and so this was a good way to give back.
I just heard so much about the grief that was going on and the inability of our government to affect any type of change. So when I heard of the opportunity to be able to make any type of contribution, I jumped at it.
I'm a supervisor for Habitat. I just thought they would need somebody that knows what they're doing on the job site, kind of guide everybody and make things go a little faster and smoother.
Very cool.
So that's why I came.
And if I don't do it now, then when am I going to do it? I have a sense of time marching on and needing to do this sort of thing.
My son's mother-in-law, who's here with us, this is her third trip, and I decided if Sally could do it, I could do it. Plus, I learned a lot of Spanish in high school and in college, and I thought this would be a great opportunity for me to use it.
And see how it looks from up here. Yep. So, it looks gorgeous.
Two by four against the tree here. Move another 2x4 this way. Here.
There are no words to describe how grateful we are. Last year was very difficult to us. We lost loved ones and our house. We asked God for help, and He sent you guys. He sent a group of people who do not know us but taught us what is to give without expecting anything in return. We do not have too much to give you, just our gratitude, and always remember you as the angels that God sent us to help us. We will be very eternally grateful with you. We will never forget you.